7 Magic presents the Vanishing Tube. Now, if the name 7 Magic means anything to you, it's because this is the company that bought out the clear production box that we reviewed and did an honest trailer for a few weeks ago, which happened to be the single worst production box in the history of Magic. Well, they're back, and this time they're back with another substandard product. Now, one of the big problems is something that's happening more and more in the industry, which is that the tutorial is not in English and does not have subtitles. Now, I'm all for people from different countries releasing Magic, but if you're going to market your trick to an English-speaking audience via Murphy's Magic, then you need to do one of three things. Either structure your tutorial so that it's completely silent to music, have subtitles at the bottom, or find somebody that speaks English that can dub it over. If you can't do any of those three things, then you can't release a trick to English-speaking magicians. There should be a disclaimer. Now, the main trick here is that you have a red handkerchief that goes into a tube and penetrates through the other side. We'll get back to that later. First of all, I want to talk about the second effect which happens on this trailer, which takes up 50% of the trailer, which is putting a bracelet into a tube, lighting some flash wool, having it disappear, and having it appear in the envelope. This is not taught on the tutorial. Like, not at all. Like, not even a little bit. The tutorial, which is 7 minutes, which I couldn't understand and had to kind of figure out, doesn't even have any information about how to do this particular trick. How you can spend half of your trailer performing a trick that you can't actually find on the tutorial, I have no idea. Now, knowing how the gimmick works, I can see maybe how he makes the bracelet vanish, but how it gets into the envelope and how his hands are shown empty, I don't know. It's not even on the tutorial. But if it was on the tutorial, well, I wouldn't understand it anyway, because he doesn't even speak English. Then you've got the silk routine, which, to be honest, if you look up the word underwhelming in the dictionary, you'll see a video or a picture of somebody doing this trick. Just because you can create a gimmick that does make something happen, doesn't mean that you should do. So what we have here is a routine where a red handkerchief penetrates through a tube, which sounds fine in principle, other than the fact it's very underwhelming, and the tube can't really be examined, and it's just not very good. The one thing that's going for this is it's fairly well made, but it took 5 times longer to figure out how the trick works because I couldn't even understand them in the first place. Unfortunately, this is another massive miss for 7 Magic, and my tip for them, in the future, if you're going to spend half of your trailer talking about a trick, make sure you include it on the tutorial. Epic fail.